Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we'll be looking at the teaser for the upcoming Eminence and Shadow collaboration. It is pretty obvious, I'm not gonna lie. We'll just have a look at it now. This is the D-3 teaser on the English X account. And that is, if you're wondering what that is the Greek alphabet letter for alpha. That is A, which in Greek alphabet terms is alpha. That's how they call it. So, pretty bait immediately. Also you've got lots of the atomic-y sort of colours that anime sort of has. Back into Grand Cross. You can see my cat in the background. She is there. She's asleep on my bed. Okay, so we know what the upcoming collaboration is. Of course, we don't know what the teaser is. Could we expect any more from the collab? Possibly a fourth character? Possibly, maybe. I have heard that there was going to be a fourth, but they didn't add it due to problems with the voice actor. Yes, there was problems with the voice actor. The voice actor was on a hiatus due to mental health problems, which is, it's understandable. You're taking time off work, you're not feeling too well, you're not feeling up for it. Fair enough. She recently did resume voice acting. The voice actor is also the voice actor for Power from Chainsaw Man as well. And I think she resumed voice acting, I would say April 1st-ish. So, maybe, you know, if Netmarble decided to step up a bit and make something pretty quick, they could quite easily have made a fourth character. Once again, 70s Leaks didn't find it, but there's also, once again, the possibility that the character is still under development. That's the reason why it wasn't in the files, which, once again, does make a little bit of sense, but once again, we'll have to find out. Is it likely? No. Is it Copium? Yes. Once again, you don't really know. It's Netmarble. We could possibly see an LR with this collab, but we don't know. You know, you could think LRs are reserved for reruns. They might be, or they might throw them in every now and again, depending on how they feel, because once again, it's Netmarble. They do what they want to do sometimes. Releasing Dear Floor 4 was not needed, and they still did it. It didn't release at the right point. But yeah, what could we expect from the characters? So, the three characters we currently know we've got is Beta, Alpha, and Shadow. Shadow does seem like he's going to probably be some sort of broken human character. If I had to guess, he may also work with unknowns as like unknown by association. So it's like if all allies on your team are unknown, including your secondary slot, Shadow gains the additional race of unknown. Which is, I think there's only one other character in the game that has a passive that has something to do with the additional secondary slot character. Where's Mr. Escanor? Yeah, including secondary slot character. And I think if that was the case with Shadow, that'd be pretty good. It means there's a little bit of he can work with multiple teams. I feel like that's sort of a problem. Nowadays, certain characters are very locked to a specific team. Humans aren't the best, even with Anne. They still got quite a few problems compared to, you know, like goddesses or like unknowns who got these insane powerhouses and really good support powerhouses as well. Once again, the new Hell and LR Merlin, insane powerhouses with a lot of support. You've got Millum, who does insane amounts of damage, and she's a Collaboration LR character. And I feel like Collaboration LR characters is the way to go for longevity in certain characters, mainly because not only do they have insane CC, but they've got the LR stats, they've got like the broken LR passives, they've got the broken Collaboration passives, and that is sort of what they need to stay meta. Yes, Millum was maybe a little bit more pay to win the average character, but realistically, you could have got away with having her about 3-6, because you're not really going to get, like, what can you have, like, 6 Rampage stacks, whatever the stupid amount is? Yeah, 6. You're not going to get 6. I don't know how on earth you would even get 6 stacks, because whenever she plays a skill, she'd remove 1, so unless somehow you killed 6 enemies with a single skill, you're not getting 6. You could probably get away with getting 3, and you'd be completely fine. But yeah, well, I think this collab will be good. It should be. Once again, this is the first new collab we've had in over a year, so I'm hoping they've cooked. Outfits, once again, they always cook with outfits. Shadow, his default outfit itself is going to look pretty good. Well, at least I assume it's going to look good in-game, because a lot of outfits look pretty clean in-game. A lot of collaboration characters have really, really nice. Not only paid outfits, but just their standard outfits alone are also kind of nice. I'm trying to find a good example of that. Actually, LR Rimuru and Rimuru's one, his outfits are pretty nice. They're pretty clean, like the ones in the show. He didn't get any good paid ones though, unfortunately. I think he may have got one good paid one. But hopefully they cook, because they've got 2 female characters at the moment, which is Alpha and Beta. Apparently Beta's got a bunny outfit. 70s Leaks has confirmed Beta does have a bunny outfit. That's all we know. He confirmed that like immediately. I don't know why. Someone asked, he said, yeah, Beta's got it. Not Alpha, Beta's got that one. So it's kind of odd, but once again, it's going to be cool to see the outfits. I do hope they do add a fourth, solely because I do feel like it's kind of their fault for not adding a fourth. Because, yes, you know, the voice actor wasn't able to do the voicing. It's completely fine. The most understandable thing possible. But I still feel like if you had enough time and you knew that, you could either A, picked another character, which there's tons of in the show, and many other games have collaborated with many more than just 4 characters. Or they could have made the character, made the design, released the character without voices. When the voice actor was back, let's just say it was June or even July, just add the voices in. You know, we had the Catastrophe story that didn't have voices for, I think, a year, or just over a year, with no voices. And you're telling me you're not going to release a character with no voices. I don't understand it's collab, and technically it might impact sales, or people may look at it, or investors may look at it and think, well, it's half-assed, you know, you haven't got all the voices in of all the characters. But, in my opinion, the voice actor had a very good excuse. Very, very good excuse. A reason to not voice act it. So, or to put it on hold. But once again, it's Netmarble, it's their choice, it's their decision, and of course we'll have to wait and see what they're going to do. Anyway, thank you for watching, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.